Recording in progress.
Hello, computer.
Hey! That sexy woman.
She's
no
filth.
No Cortana.
No Cortana.
It's
Yeah.
all
What is
about
her
Alexa.
name? What is her name?
Gary.
Oh, I was
Gary.
going to go with Dave, but yeah, Gary works for me.
Gary.
I forgot to put the timer on. Hey, Siri. Hey, Siri.
Swearing countdown.
Countdown
Begin.
60 seconds.
1 minute.
Okay.
Starting now.
Siri's with us.
Siri.
Algorithms and all of that. So we're here to talk about the 1998 Royal Rumble.
We've got a year. We're a year in.
We're a year in, and this is what I've become. I'm eating pizza during the start of the show.
Because why not?
Is that how Judas would do it?
What have I become?
And other hits.
No,
No,
we're not going to cover for you. We're going to let you just keep chomping and have dead air.
Dead air. Nice.
Keeping people dead air.
So this, believe it or not, is episode 34 of Hot Tag Reviews, which is incredible. Running out of Man United players, but we'll give it a go. I've got that. Oh, wait! Hey, look, Ma, we fucking made it. Nice.
Fuck you, algorithm.
Yeah, fuck you, algorithm.
Yeah, prick.
So number 34, Donny van der Beek, current Manchester United player on loan at the minute. He'll be back, hopefully. Sam Johnston, Dean Henderson, goalkeepers. Andres Lingard, he was a goalkeeper too. So it seems to be a goalkeeper number more so than anything. Shout out to Paul McShane, fuck that guy, and fuck Phil Beardsley. Moving on. Oh, Jonathan Greening, he played for West Brom at one point, so let's shout him out. Good times. We're here for the 1998 Royal Rumble. I am Rob Campbell.
I am your bastard, Craig Challoner.
I'm Daniel. What is the slowest form of jizz? Cornfield?
That is a really interesting question. That I
Find
feel
out the answer later.
that needs to be answered later.
It will be answered later. At some point in this.
After dark.
Maybe after dark. Maybe while the lights are still on. We don't.
Honestly, this margarita, one bite, everybody knows the rules. Oh my God.
And it's dripping.
It's
Definitely a good one.
It is dripping all over me, and I'm dead happy about it.
Gonna shout out the pizza place. Oh, that's a good stretch. That was a good stretch. Do like me.
Like even takeaway. This is like maybe a fridge-based pizza from a supermarket. I'm not sure, but
Fridge-based pizzas.
I'm giving it
Get 10% off with the code Hot Tag 10.
I feel like Sainsbury's are definitely back us.
That's a really good crust.
And Waitrose. We're definitely Waitrose people.
Lidl wouldn't touch us.
I am going with
They're to a market for us.
Yeah.
a 6.2
on the cheesy scale.
On the pizza.
You have to go by the boil technique. You have to go by the 10 and some
The sauce. The sauce is so rich, I might bump it up.
It looks a little Chicago town. I'm okay with that.
It looks a bit stone-baked to me.
Yeah, definitely. You know what? I'm thinking that I'll start an OnlyFans of me just eating pizza.
Apparently, people are watching, right now. Although I'm pretty sure they didn't sign up for this bit, but no.
They're getting it anyway.
It's like extras. You're welcome, people.
Extras for nothing. All you have to do is hit that subscribe button.
So the World Wrestling Federation did present the Royal Rumble on the 18th of January 1998 in the San Jose Arena in San Jose, California, to a sold-out capacity crowd of 18,542. On box office, pay-per-view revenue-wise, they drew 300,000 viewers versus the 1997 figure that we covered. It's in the archives, chat me up, of 244,000. So they were up 56,000 for this event. What we saying, lads?
Getting hot now. Getting hot now.
Justified increase.
I'm going to say that pizza's losing heat, but the 98 starting to get hotter. So I like it. Storylines are starting to come in. People are starting, like the losses that WWF had, they're sort of being put in the background now. Like this is the upturn of them building stars. And I think this is really the first show you see this. Really go.
Yeah, they kick off 98 big with this.
Yeah.
Bring the heat.
They
Well,
bring
the birth
all
lost
of
in
the
as it
heat.
is.
Remarked, man. The video package, it basically just shows all the big hitters and then some jobbers too, just to like even it out for the Royal Rumble. 1-800 Collect present the gimmick. And get ready to look at this entranceway for quite a long time, is what I'd say to you. They seem to use this at like most pay-per-views in 98.
Yeah.
Maybe some next year as well, you know.
I don't mind this entrance size. It's minimal, but it's nice.
I was okay with a lot of the sets back then. To be fair. They ain't quite you're in your house gimmicks, but still they're good. Go on, get it down, yeah. That's what she said.
That is what she said.
Yeah, I'll kill a bit of time. If we would have recorded our usual day, spoilers, we missed a day.
Yeah.
We would have been celebrating, or depending on how you look at it, exactly 20 years ago on Wednesday, we lost the British Bulldog.
Wow.
Oh, wow. Well,
so
thing we can do for British Bulldog. So
pouring a big one out for my man.
So,
pour one out for the Bulldog.
What? This one's the bizarre one.
And
bizarre! And that's
26 years ago today. Curtain call.
Oh, wow. Is that today, like literally as we're recording?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Gotta love timelines popping up telling me shit. I mean, I remembered all this.
Yeah, obviously.
So what we drinking, boys, anyway? Craig,
I'm on a little bottle of JD.
Little bottle of JD. Rob,
well, that JD shot that I've just done for the Bulldog has absolutely burnt the shit of my insides. I'm drinking some lemonade bollocks because someone apparently decided to go out until 4 o'clock this morning drinking when he was in work for 9 o'clock. What a guy.
What a guy.
Good effort. I'm on Coppenberg, strawberry, and elderflow.
I'm just going to...
Very nice.
Phil, I need to order some more Pepsi to go with my JD.
I feel like I need to order some JD to go with everything.
Actually, to be fair, me and Rob have caned most of my bottles of JD, so that's my last bottle now.
Wow.
We've finally gone through those 7 bottles of Jack Daniels that I had on top of the fridge.
Wow. We're going to have to change that. I've probably got 2 half bottles lying around. I've got Jameson. I've got a Johnny Walker over there that I can see. So next time I come round, I'll bring all the gimmicks.
We'll go hard. Well, I will. You're going to sleep.
Fuck you. I had concussion.
That's excuses.
You fucking know I did, you motherfucker.
I know. I had to fucking look after you, you fucking...
Exactly. That is true. Love you, man. So JR and the King, they tell us that 3 titles are going to be decided. And we also have the Royal Rumble match. Austin and Tyson are both mentioned. Tito and Carlos are in attendance along with Ray and the one, the only John Bastard.
Hey!
Only French one I've ever loved.
What a legend.
What a legend.
Canadian don't care.
We get to see Mike Tyson at the very beginning of the show. He gets quite a mixed reaction. Obviously, he's a bit of a cunt. I agree.
Is this just before he got accused of rape? Is this before that?
So he's definitely done cauliflower.
Yeah.
He's definitely had a bite of cauliflower.
That's a good way.
And he's definitely done a prison stint for something.
Yeah.
Whether that was the rape or not, I'm not sure.
I always get confused between him and Drederick Payton from The Simpsons because I was confused what crimes he's committed.
I love that Craig has absolutely froze. And we wouldn't be Hot Tag Reviews without technical difficulties.
I love a bit of technical difficulties. Adds to the fun, don't it?
It really, really does. Hello, computer. Technical difficulties have been restored.
Welcome back.
Also, I finished my pizza. It was glorious.
Rude made it.
So we got Tyson, and then it literally we got fully fucked up Goldust at this point. He's fucked in the head right at this point. He's like fully fucking gone. It's fantastic to look at in the horriblest of ways at the same time. But hot damn, Luna. Hot damn.
Yeah.
Fair play to Luna.
Honestly.
Also, love the fact she does the Goldust makeup the original.
Yeah, 5 stars, Luna.
Yeah, she brings it hardcore.
Mm-hmm.
Never did anything wrong, that woman. Love her.
Yeah.
Love it.
Also, interesting fact, Dustin Runnels actually just recently celebrated 14 years of sobriety.
Wow.
I was better to add that. Beat me to that one. Well done. And yeah, toast. A weird one to toast too.
Yeah, it's a way to toast. So
congratulations.
Fair play.
Fucking fine wine of a wrestler, yeah.
Yeah, fuck that shit.
Oh, God, yeah.
So, yeah, Howard fucking Finkel, though, man. How great is Howard?
Oh, love me some Howard.
What a beautiful, beautiful voice.
He ain't quite the duck, but he's a legend.
Nice. So, match 1 is Goldust, or the artist formerly known as Goldust, with Luna Vachon taking on the man they call Vader. So I remember the finish to this match without even needing to rewatch it, because the finish is probably the best part of the match that gets the hugest pop as well. It proper sets the tone for the entire show, that finish. Yeah. But just to we covered 97, right? So just to talk the 97 matches that both of these individuals had. Goldust is actually opening for the second year in a row. He took on Triple H at the 1997 Royal Rumble for the Intercontinental title, and Vader took on The Undertaker. So they were pretty big matches, and this, in retrospect, is a pretty big match, name value was.
Also, it's a bit of a blow off for the feud they've sort of had.
Yeah, definitely.
Survivor Series.
Mm-hmm.
But it's one of them, when I knew this match was it, I was like, yeah, like Rob said, I knew the finish before.
Yeah.
It's quite nice to watch back the match. I've only ever seen the clip of the finish. And I was like, oh, wow.
Yeah, to be fair, 98 Rumble, if you try and remember it, watch it going back rather than the last 4 times me and Rob have tried to watch it pitched.
Yeah.
Fucking it. What you remember is Austin going over and Luna on
Luna's bump. Yeah. And Sean breaking his back, obviously, But
spoilers for the review.
He lost his smile, man. He lost his smile.
Yeah. Did he lose it in the casket?
He did. Ted Turner is gay. The sign, I'm not sure if you caught it, but Ted Turner is gay. 5 stars. 5 stars.
Tyson Club 2-pack was the one I caught.
Nice.
There was one other sign I saw later in the night in the Rumble itself. A 12-year-old kid, couldn't have been any older than 12, with a sign saying, I'm hungover.
That's brilliant.
And I was
legend.
5 stars for that. That was my 5-star sign.
Must have been some time traveling motherfucker or some shit. I love it.
The only other sign I caught on that is Tyson bite me.
Yeah. Nice.
Fuck about that.
So Vader went over in 7 minutes, 51 seconds. I give it 2 stars.
I ain't got much to say about this other than the finish. 1.5.
I'm going to say it was a punch kick affair. that finish was awesome. Fair fuck to Luna for agreeing to it, and how close was she just a fully face planting?
So close.
So she got
Maybe
lucky.
mate loved it.
I went 1.5 as well. The match
Okay.
was good, but the finish was good. And the pop that Vader got when he came out was like, shit.
It's time, bro. It's fucking time.
Vader face time.
Michael Cole, he's there with Austin. Austin tells him to park his damn truck, the little bitch. And then Michael Cole ain't no snitch either. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He doesn't grass on like Austin to the Southerners. It's like, you damn racist bastards can go find him yourself. But then it was sunny time, and I was super excited until I realised she just killed somebody. But then I was still super excited because I was living in 1998. It's fine.
Yeah. We're not living in 2022.
Yeah.
98.
She was the most searched woman on the goddamn internet in 1996, and that's where I'm going to live when it comes to Sunny forever.
Hey, nothing else matters. Nothing else matters.
Literally, I will Terry Funk the shit out of Sunny.
Hey.
So it turns out she's a special guest referee for the second match on the card, which is Max Mini, Mosaic, and Nova taking on Battalion. Yeah.
Battalion, but close.
Battalion, yeah.
Battalion.
El Torito and Tarantula. Like I said, Sonny's the ref, but let's just talk about how Max Mini is a first ballot Hall of fucking Famer.
Yeah. It's stupid. It's stupid that when they was doing this whole thing with the minis, they called them.
Yeah.
He was the one that people got behind.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they've all got a gimmick. They've all got something to last time. Max Mini is small.
Yeah, he was tiny though, man. Like 87 pounds.
Yeah. That's right. 87 pounds.
Did we all pay attention to that bit?
Unbelievable. Absolutely incredible. There were some shots taken at Bret the Hitman Hart during the commentary. I'm not sure if you caught it.
You like small guys?
Yeah.
There was I believe JR actually said Sonny will have a handful surrounded by 6 men.
Yeah.
Which is, JR was on fire tonight with the random one.
Oh, he had some good stuff.
Like, honestly, do you think Vince just went, I don't give a fuck, rib me? Rib me. Literally rib me. I want to laugh on the fucking headset. I want to hear, I don't want to hear the storyline all night. I want to hear ribs.
It was like, how quick can you break me?
Yeah. That was great, pal.
I think he nearly got me with his comment. Fucking say Max Mini tried to commit suicide by jumping off the curb.
Yeah.
When JR
go on about the book that Max Mini was reading backstage. Little Women. That was another JR. That was another king. I love the fact as well. Even JR went, you've been practicing this as eyes all up here.
On a plane, like JR was like shooting, going, "Oh, you must have been busy on the plane." And to be fair, think about it, right? Because right now, like, if we're going to a show and we know that short people are wrestling, let's say I'm commentating, I can just Google short jokes. I don't need to write my own material. I can just Google it and just use generic short jokes. No problem whatsoever. Back then, King didn't have that fucking pleasure, that fucking life hack.
Yeah, that's why for dial-up.
Yeah,
literally, and no one wanted to wait for that shit.
And they bounced off each other perfect as well.
Yeah,
straight off that curb, committing suicide off the curb. JR turns around and went, "Oh, you're coming up short with that one, King." I love them. Fucking perfect.
They are amazing, and this match is amazing, by the way. It's 7 minutes, 45 seconds of absolute fucking enjoyable pleasure. Majority of it, anyway. It's literally the same arm drag 75 times in a different way that builds up to the same goddamn arm drag, and I still popped every single fucking time. And obviously there was dives for days, and clearly the finish had to be a devastating roll up. spoiler alert, Max Mini went over. I did give it 3.5 stars. I was dead happy with it, mate.
Wow.
I'd been to Amsterdam. I was dead happy.
I thought you'd be ripping on this because I know, historically speaking, you're not hot on Lucha Libre.
No, I'm not hot on when it makes no fucking sense. Like
last year's?
Last year's, let's get 6 random fucking Mexican dudes, right? One of them, by the way, wrestling his second match and his second 6-man tag of the night because he'd done something in a fucking pre-show. When you've got Mil Mascaras lying fucking backstage having a wank or some shit, and you stick these motherfuckers out, are you taking the piss? That's when I don't like it, Don. These little fucking bastard midget cunts were fucking class, and Max Mini is a bona fide Hall of Famer.
I want to say, El Torito was my man of the match. Like, just love the finish.
Nice.
I love the fact he was just trying to.
I love that we're giving out man of the match awards now. That's fantastic. I love that.
Just give him the match. Fuck it.
It was the Lucha of the Libre for me.
To be fair, I gave man of the match to Sonny, but
oh yeah,
no. I have got to ask because Don, you like the Lucha quite well.
I do, yes.
What's the deal with Luchas not tagging?
So it's the rules they have.
Yeah, tonight.
Okay, so
I'm going to undo my belt. That pizza's expanded me.
Expanding in ways, so I'm going to expand your brain with some knowledge.
Do it.
So in Mexico, when they do trios, they actually have no tag rule.
Giving them all the OnlyFans tonight.
As long as you're on the outside of the ring, it technically counts as a tag. It's just a way of keeping the pace of the match up. But I noticed in this, they were still tagging, which is completely legal. But I wish they'd have said on commentary, by the way, this is under Lucha rules. So
to be fair, I noticed it more when Battalion was in. Battalion had a tendency to just go, I can't be arsed, I'm just going to jump out the ropes.
Literally.
Yeah.
Like, seriously, though, did anyone else think, if Sergeant Slaughter wanted to proper get some heel heat? Like
the King's Court, bring in the fucking...
Yeah, he had his lad there. That was his boy.
Yeah.
No, I actually fucking love this match.
So I didn't quite love this match. See, I rated this and then looked back and went, fuck, I'm gonna get some stick for rating this.
Go on.
And then Rob come in with that. So you know what? I went 2.5 on this. So fair play. Go boys.
I'm gonna say, fucking loved it. Like, I think the worst botch of the match was Sonny.
Yeah.
Even then,
like Max Mini literally crawling under her legs. John, you fucking whore.
So, Sonny, we want you to do a lead prod. Okay, I don't think I'm going to get over anyone. Well, that's never stopped you in your career before. But here's Max Mini. Just jump over this. I think he's like 3'6". I think he's 3'6". He's nothing. You basically step over him. Just jump over him and then do the thing, and you fuck that up. But no, all the lads in this match were fucking awesome. El Torito popped me. Love the fact he tried to gore the cameraman. I fucking kicked Max, booted him in the back of the head.
Oh yeah, that was great. I love that.
For that,
It was real.
I was. Hindsight, I'm actually going to push to 4.
Oh,
wow!
I fucking love this match.
Match of the night.
Match of the night
so far.
Literally, 1998 is going downhill from here, boys. I tell you. Stop worrying. Big Dave, by the way. I forgot to tell you in the first one. I often do this because I don't give a fuck. Sorry, Don. I apologise. 1.25 in the opener and 3.5 in this one. Funny enough, fuck that guy. Mark Henry's going to kick Austin's ass, but no one's home, so that was good. And then literally dead random. And then Young Rock gets some promo time.
He does.
Anything to call out from the promo? Pebble Rock.
The only thing Pebble had was Clinton, just the Prez, Clinton and Paula Jones reference. If you lay down with a dog, you get fleas. Don't be silly. Cover it, really.
He's like the voice was coming in here, wasn't it? Like he was really working on that promo voice. because Rocky Maivia did not have a promo voice. The Rock has a promo voice.
By this point, I think Maivia had died. We was definitely...
They're still calling him Maivia, but they're definitely calling him Rock a lot more.
Well, JR did it a lot, didn't he? He kept going back, but it's JR, so you can forgive him. But
I'm saying, it's like JR nowadays. It's like you got Jungle Boy in AEW. His real name's Jack Perry, as in he's Luke Perry's kid. Rest in peace, Luke Perry. And he will still like say Jungle Boy, Luke Perry. It's like, no, his gimmick's Jungle Boy. That's it.
Yeah,
that's it.
Stop fucking doing it. Stop it, JR.
I'll never change with him.
Fucking JR, man.
What a legend.
Fucking JR.
So match 3 is for the Intercontinental Championship. It's a rivalry that, like I said, you're going to have to strap yourself in for because there's a lot of it this year. It's a fantastic rivalry, mid-card rivalry anyway. Ken Shamrock's the challenger. The Rock is the champion now at this point. The referee is Mike Chioda. And I really like this match. This is a great start to their pay-per-view matches that they have. They have more throughout the year, as I've mentioned. I did have to ask the question: is someone going to save D'Lo at one point when he did the foot gimmick? But it all made sense, obviously, for the finish. Shamrock did get the win, and then he didn't because The Rock was clever. Eddie Guerrero would have definitely been proud of this reverse decision. Yeah. Unlucky Chioda, you're about to get fucked up. So the finish, in essence, was a brass knuckle switch. The Rock retains the total body disqualification. Shamrock loses his shit. 10 minutes, 53 seconds. I liked it, but not as much as the Mexicans. So 3 stars.
Yeah, I think this was a prelude as well to the Light Sheet Steel, obviously, but for Shamrock snap as well.
Yeah,
JR made that comment and he was like, I think Shamrock's just snapped. And I think this is where it started now. This is where you start seeing Shamrock start being the fuck out of everyone. And
refs galore, agents, you name it. They're all getting it right.
By this point as well, I'm going to fucking say it. Shamrock was legit top guy.
Mm-hmm.
He might not be in-ring top guy, but as far as the crowd was concerned, mate, they fucking loved him. They fucking loved him.
Yeah.
He was definitely up there. On about JR and comments, JR had a good one on this one. This isn't a match of the old men that you may see elsewhere.
Yes.
This is a match of the men in their prime.
Yeah.
Fucking love that.
Yeah, loads of WCW shooting.
All night.
Loved that moment. What a little dig. I did like this more than the fucking little bastards.
Yeah.
As much as the little fuckers are entertaining, you can stick them in a sock drawer. This was a 3.5 for me.
Okay.
It was a good match. It was fine. This was definitely a showcase for Rock. This is the first time I've seen not Rocky Maivia. I've seen The Rock.
1998 was full-on showcase mode for The Rock and Austin and Triple H and all the other people that come up.
They've started to come in now. Where their long-term, let's build these guys is finally paying off. Shamrock.
Bear in mind, Royal Rumble next year, we know what's coming.
Oh, yes, we do. Spoilers.
Shamrock wasn't bad in this match. He's definitely improving, but he was being carried by...
Yeah.
I think he had really good chemistry with The Rock.
He did, but I just...
I think he was nervous in that main event against Shawn Michaels. I just don't think he had the bollocks to be in the main event.
Were with The Rock.
Definitely.
Without doubt.
But I went 2.5 stars. I loved the finish.
Yeah.
So I thought, damn it, D-Lo.
Clever.
You fucked this. And then all of a sudden, it's like, oh my God, that's amazing.
Yeah. Did you rewind it to see if it was a shoot or a ploy?
No, I just want to let it play out.
Okay.
Let it play out.
No, look, after the match, did you rewind it or?
I never rewound it.
Okay.
So
this is the 4th time I've watched it in the space of a month. So no, I didn't.
I had to for Danny. Danny was convinced that it was an accident, so I was like, no. Look where he puts his foot, and I rewound it and obviously showed him. But yeah,
I'm telling you, D'Lo's one of my boys, man. D'Lo's put this shit out there.
It was underrated. D'Lo didn't get enough fucking credit, man.
The only person that ever saw any value in him was Vince Russo.
Yeah,
and you'll see it in the next 2 years. He really sort of starts branching out.
He's one of them names. If I think European champion,
I
mean, I know that title was a bit fucking throwaway at times, but D'Lo was one of the names.
D'Lo's the name. But I think we'll get there later this year. We'll see that. But he's the...
Who was the one that would do a different European gimmick every week when he had it?
Oh, no, that was Al Snow.
Yeah, that was good.
What does everybody want?
Head.
You stop being a cunt.
Oh, sorry.
So, more Austin gimmicks as we're literally building up to Austin and the Rumble. Animal says these words in the promo: "You're going down."
Yeah, popped for him. Popped.
Rest in peace, Marty.
Was this a disappointing LOD promo?
Yes, 100%. Hawk didn't bring it for me this time. He fucked me over. What did Hawk bring? Hawk gave us this time. What did he give? The Outlaws think they're as cool as the other side of the pillow. Well, tonight they'll be even cooler because we got to put them on ice. But Hawk, that was like a normal promo, man. I was
underwhelming.
Really disappointed.
Talk about like sort of Faustian deals with the devil while you're talking about sperm and shit. Like that's what you wanted. Like him just going off his fucking rocker.
Literally.
But...
So match 4 is for the tag team championships. It's the Legion of Doom, Hawk and Animal taking on the tag team champions. Oh, you didn't know. The New Age Outlaws, Road Dogg, Jesse James, and a badass Billy Gunn. I got them right this week.
I like the names last week, I'll be honest.
Yeah, me too, to be fair. Jim Corderas, I can't remember them though, so, Jim Corderas is the ref. I think, it's an all right match. Bit of an all right story. I think there's bits that are really dangerous, and it's obvious why they did the handcuff thing with Hawk and so on and so forth. But JR, he's 1984, Animal and Hawk won their first tag titles, and it's like, okay, sound. So we're telling people they've been around a long time now, and they're getting on a bit. Animal was pretty fucked. They made a Christian Slater reference on commentary.
Yeah.
So, have you got it, Don? Is that what you're...
I never looked into this. I know you...
Okay.
I missed that one.
So I looked into it because I was like, well, Christian Slater's in Archer now. Like, he played a character called Slater. And he voiced over the character. He was a prick in it. He was great. He was good. He was fantastic.
Also, he's done a voiceover for an episode of The Boys Diabolic.
Oh, okay.
That was made by the people who do Rick and Morty.
Okay.
Like that's 20 minutes. Even if you don't get the actual TV show, watch it just for Christian Slater's thing.
Okay.
It's fun.
Okay, nice. So, actor Christian Slater failed Friday to avoid a 90-day jail term for beating his girlfriend and fighting police who found him screaming in a hallway during a drug and alcohol bender. Oh, no, we can laugh now. But with everything that's going on, like with Johnny Depp and that's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
I love that they put that out there.
Amazing. King's just ribbing about it, making jokes and shit. Like no fucks given in the slightest.
To be fair, though, I mean, look what they did with Goldust with him and his missus, and what they do with Chaz or Mosh.
Yeah,
later on. So
Nero
and Sable.
Nero and Sable. Yeah, that's going on now. They were happy to push that angle, wasn't they? Really.
I loved a bit of woman beating.
There was also a Meatloaf reference in a way, like so, all tied up and nowhere to go. JR. So King said all tied up, and then JR went and nowhere to go. But it's all revved up and no place to go is the Meatloaf song. Okay.
As the aficionado of Meatloaf.
Yeah.
Someone's got to.
Yeah.
It felt longer than it did, but it went 7 minutes 56 seconds. I thought it was all right. I'll give it 2 stars.
Oh, what was that one? You froze.
Yeah, what was that then?
2 stars.
2.
I thought
2
it was
stars.
all right. I thought it was all right.
Yeah, to be fair, I actually thought it was a lot longer than 7 minutes.
Yeah.
Because it did feel like that, but it wasn't awful. And Road Dogg was almost finding a voice now.
Yeah.
It wasn't as boring as his last pay-per-view when he came out. Oh, you didn't know? Well, now this time it's had a bit more of a, oh, you didn't know?
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, okay.
Last time was, oh, you're not aware. This time is, oh, you do not know.
Yeah. He's getting there. There. So, yeah, it was all right. It was one of their matches. I'll give it 2 stars, though. Didn't hate it.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll give it 2 stars. Animal was fucking awesome. It's the backflip out of the double back suplex. I popped.
Yeah.
I've never seen that motherfucker leave his feet, let alone
unbelievable.
Do a backflip, land on his feet clean, and then hit that double line. And plus the power slam he did on Billy Gunn almost went like a snowplow.
I thought Billy Gunn was nearly dead for a second.
Mate, I thought he was putting through the fucking floor.
Yeah.
I was like,
I was worried.
The other thing that popped me after the match was Hawk's weak ass chair.
Oh, them chair shots were fucking awful.
Hard. But then I was thinking,
I might
probably a good job.
dock it half a star.
But then again, for Road Dogg and Billy's skulls, it was a good thing because I've seen them hit chair shots. So it was good job it wasn't those level of fucking stiff. But nah.
Well, Dave,
serviceable. But I want this. Honestly, as much as I love Legion of Doom, I want this feud done.
Yeah, I mean, it was.
You've had it last month as well.
It's a passing of the torch gimmick at the end of the day, and thankfully, it is to an extent done now. WrestleMania, the New Age Outlaws are doing a completely different thing, and so are the Legion of Doom, and that's only 2 pay-per-views from here. So it's fine.
To be fair, like adding to that, like you're saying, the passing the torch. You look at the start of this with the promo package.
Yeah,
that's what it was, man. It was showing everything LOD did. It was fucking amazing. It was so like you had the emotions there. I always loved LOD. But
100%.
You proper felt for the guys, and you never felt for LOD before.
No,
ever.
I thought they were going to kick someone's ass, but you never thought, "Fuck."
Yeah, exactly. You never had feelings in the way that it was like, "Oh, man, they're actually coming to an end."
Yeah.
And you could see it, so I didn't think it was awful for that reason. So.
Fair enough, and we are on to one of the main events of the evening. This will always be a main event, no matter where it is on the card. It is the Royal Rumble match. It's time, baby. And there's a lot. Obviously, there's 30 people that we need to talk about. We'll try and cover off the eliminations.
There's 29.
Sorry.
There's only 29 because 22 didn't show up.
That is true.
Well, all right. Fuck it.
What was I jumping ahead today?
Just saying,
So, Craig's just like, it was an event, boy.
Okay, now. Cheers, Craig, man. Thanks.
Speed run over here.
I don't want to fuck anything, but people have got desserts and places to go, like.
Okay, now.
Not that shit getting cold.
That is true, the pizza's been done. It's time for dessert. So let's get into it, and just stop me when you want to talk about someone, or I'll ask you, I suppose. When you want to talk about someone. So I definitely start. Let's start with the first 2, 100%. We got Cactus Jack and Chainsaw Charlie, better known as Mick Foley and Terry Funk. They're number 1 and number 2, respectively. And this is the first time in the history of the Royal Rumble where it starts in an absolute fucking clusterfuck brawl. And you couldn't have picked 2 better men to go out and do it. And you talk about Hawk weak chair shots. Well, these 2 know what they're fucking doing with a steel chair, don't they?
Mate, this was Terry Funk and fucking Mick Foley going, Vince, you can beat the fuck out of each other with chairs. Yeah. It can be brutal, but it can still be entertaining.
Yeah.
And that's what it was, man. They showed you can fucking smash the fuck out of each other.
Yeah.
And it has meaning. It has something behind it. You can tell a story with that shit as well. It's not just brutality for the sake of brutality. I love these men.
Almost like he comes out Chainsaw Charlie with real chains. Let's not sugarcoat this. That was a legitimate revving chainsaw.
Yeah, 100%.
Because as you saw it, as it hit that one chair, there was a spark.
Yeah, there was a spark.
And they were.
I couldn't see the thing though. Do you know what I mean?
The chain.
The chain,
There was definitely something there though, because you didn't get that spark.
Wasn't it just the chain had been removed, so it was just like I don't know what you call it, propeller or whatever. So it still gave off the spark when he hit.
Yeah.
Either way, I thought one of these motherfuckers are going to lose a leg.
Literally.
Yeah, either way, if that fucker would have hit you,
that's why Jack Doan quickly ran in to fucking get it, didn't
he? Yeah.
Like as soon as I can, because you could hear it still revving.
Yeah, literally.
And I was like,
that's why Tom Brady didn't want to stay in the Rumble long.
I don't blame him. And no one cared about Tom Brady.
Fuck that. No one needs it.
Not at all. Number 3, fucking Tom Brady, absolute jobber. He was fucking in and out within 10 seconds, some bollocks like that. He was fucking terrible. Absolute 12 seconds is the official time logged. Absolutely fucking terrible. I mean, the bloke, in terms of a career, has done absolutely fuck all looking at it. Terrible. Tom fucking Brady. And then the next one, however, was not a jobber by a long stretch of the imagination. Pulling in a right shift tonight was number 4, The Rock, the Intercontinental Champion, baby.
I heard he did all right for himself, I think.
Yeah, he did.
It's weird to still see Pebble, rolling down that hill, getting there. He'll get there.
I mean, he looks a lot like that Dwayne Johnson guy.
It does.
Just not as big.
No.
Yeah.
With the really brilliant CGI.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's who I
Yeah. He looks like one of those detectives that committed suicide in the other guys.
He does. Yeah. He looks like that
they were aiming for
in that new movie. That Black Adam bloke.
He looks like a guy who wakes up one day and find out he's a tooth fairy. And that tall guy from The Office and Extras.
Yes.
Is mentor.
Nice. I
heard that's actually what happened to Martin, by the way. He got taken by that bloke, and he's now a tooth fairy.
And that was my point, because if you remember rightly, this man that we're talking about, his book used to live on the shelf of Martin.
Yeah.
Right.
So I think
you can refer back to the archives to see this in evidence. But I will present this to the jury now as a testified statement that I heard through an anonymous source.
Anonymous. I object.
Yes.
Overruled. I am Amber Heard's lawyer. Objection.
So, it's your own question, buddy. Yeah. My bad. So basically, when he was moving house, the book fell off the shelf, hit him on the head, and unfortunately, that was it. Game over for Martin, I'm afraid.
It's weird, mentioning the Tooth Fairy though, because I heard that he was auditioning for the Dentist remake.
Okay.
Turns out, bad call. Wasn't a film. Turned out to be a snuff movie. More Phil Martin. R.I.P.
Always do your research. That's the moral story, ladies and gentlemen.
Absolutely.
And if you'd like to do more research on Martin Collins' whereabouts, be alive or dead, write into the PO box. You know the address by
now. Number 5. Number 5 was Mosh out of the Headbangers. What a guy he is. Number 6 was the GOAT. Absolute fan favourite. Daniel Cornfield's number 1 wrestler. Sting stole all of his moves. Pig, Phineas, Godwin. What a guy. He put in a shift there, by the way.
Yes, he did.
Yeah, he did. He did.
I don't know why there was some point later in the Rumble where I started seeing him throwing like chest kicks like Ken Shamrock. Nice. I was like, are you... Wait. Did Ken steal off you as well?
Yep. Sounds about right.
I'm just
the pig is a goat.
I'm sure there'll be footage somewhere. Phineas Godwin delivering Sweet Chin music. 28 minutes and 48 seconds the man lasted. That is a real shift.
Mate, that's some endurance for a pig.
Absolutely. Next in was 8 Ball. He also put in a shift. 30 minutes and 43 seconds he lasted.
Yeah, but
which,
racist.
What?
He's a racist. Fuck him.
I thought you said rapist.
Racist.
Yeah, I thought you said rapist.
No, racist.
He's a racist.
Tyson was in the skybox. I'm on about 8 Ball. I'm on about the Harris brothers.
Why is he a racist?
So a little bit ahead of time. So in TNA, when it very first started, they used to come out wearing SS t-shirts, which is pro neo-Nazi.
Wow.
Like, fuck them. Fuck DOA.
Fuck them. Okay. There you have it. You heard it here first. Fuck them.
There you go. Fuck them.
Bradshaw. Good old Blackjack Bradshaw also putting in.
BJ Bradshaw.
BJ Bradshaw. I like that. That's good. That's going to stick. That is.
BJ.
This guy also put in a shift of 35 minutes and 45 seconds.
Oh, see, JR called over 40 minutes for this guy.
Ah, what a prick.
What a liar.
I'll say if Joey Styles were there, we'd just said 5 minutes and fuck you.
Next in was the legendary Owen Hart.
Kind of.
What a pop.
For a short time.
That was a pop as well when he came out.
Yeah, it was. It's a shame your man was already coming down the aisle.
Mr. JC with his little fucking tennis racket.
JEWF. JARR. Can you be any slower, you cunt?
He might as well be a man at that fucking state.
Next out, number 10 was Steve Blackman. Followed by very. Followed by D'Lo Brown.
I'll point out at this point, Terry Funk at this point had gone over the ropes. I think it was seven or 8 times. I think he just kept fucking coming back.
Yeah, he's brilliant.
It was almost like he was waiting for something.
Yeah,
almost like he was waiting for something.
Yeah, I had a weird feeling something was going to happen.
And to throw back that, he hit his moonsault as well, the old bastard.
Yeah, he didn't give a fuck.
I love it.
He thought he was back in IWA Japan in exploding barbed wire death matches. Also, quick random plug to the exploding barbed wire death match C4 final.
Why not?
So D'Lo lasted 32 minutes, 21 seconds. So he put in a shift as well. There was a lot of shifts that were put in on this night.
Yeah.
Kurgan was out next. Then it was Mark Merrow and Sable.
Sable.
Hot damn.
I loved Merrow this entire run when he was just sort of like, when there was nothing to do. It's like most people just like, he was just fucking doing the jabs. And I was like,
he was just shadow boxing the entire time. Apart from when a fan chanted Sable's name.
Yeah,
and then he went back to the gimmick and went back to where he tried to grab her by the hair.
It's great that he knows his gimmick.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a cunt. I don't like the fucking guy.
If you ask me, Mark Merrow.
Yeah.
Underrated worker, actually.
Yeah, like I said, I never liked him, but he is. He did well.
Especially as Johnny B. Bad.
Fuck Johnny B. Bad. Right in the ass.
Yeah, literally. Ken Shamrock was out next, then Thrasher. And then here's the second face of Foley, Mankind.
Wait. Getting a shift in. Like you say, he immediately goes and eliminates Terry Funk, who eliminated him earlier as Cactus Jack. Fair play, the old man.
Terry Funk lasted 25 minutes, 19 seconds, so really good shift for him as well. And Goldust come in, he put in a shift as well. So did Thrasher. Sorry, shout out to Thrasher, 28 minutes and 8 seconds for Thrasher.
Let's just get on Goldust one sec. Goldust jumps in with a new outfit. As soon as he comes out the curtain, JR refers to him as the emotional invalid.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Love the fact he's just constantly dropping Dusty as well. Dusty.
Yeah. That's Dusty's kid, that is. What a shame. Yeah. What a shame. It was actually one of them.
It's like when someone's trying to explain who someone is, it's like, oh, it's Gary's lad. It's Gary's lad, isn't he?
Yeah, no, you don't normally follow that up with what a shame, do you?
Literally, you don't.
You know, Gary's lad.
That's Dusty's kid, that is. Shame, really.
He's a twins boy. He's a twins boy, if you will.
If you will, baby. And then Double J also had a short-lived Royal Rumble appearance of 1 minute and 5 seconds. And then I can't remember what the lyrics are. I'm not even going to attempt it. He's cool. He's bad. He's something.
He's bad. and about 2 years later, you get twatted with a guitar.
How can you not remember the Honky's gimmick, man?
I'm tired, man. I
like,
get much
he's
sleep.
got long sideburns and his hair slicked back.
You tell him.
Gonna come through your town
in a pink Cadillac.
Yeah,
I always thought it said mean, but pink's a mean colour.
It's just the honky tonk man.
He's just the honky tonk man.
Also, I love the fact that JR and King were just doing the whole.
Oh, mate, that was fucking brilliant. King turns around and goes, "Oh, that's my cousin."
Yeah.
Oh, no, I mean, honky tonk man.
I love the fact literally. He's like, "Oh, he's honky tonk man, the cousin," and then King straight away, "He's your cousin?"
Yeah.
Just found his long lost cousin on commentary, sitting right next to him.
Owen Hart had a couple of names off the boys as well in this one, referring to him as the Black Heart and the Soul Survivor.
Yeah,
I love that gimmick. Like I thought that's
very good gimmicks.
King of
followed by a great heel kick. Oh,
yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, he got a pop. He was.
Yeah.
The fans wanted Owen Hart.
God,
I did.
Really fucking
shit canned him, the bastards.
Yeah.
Number 20. So we're a third of the way through now, and this was Get in Your Face. Oh, man, Jordan.
And here's some more King and JR for you with these. JR. Oh, here's Johnson, the only person in the Rumble to wear earrings. Yeah. The King, because if he was smarter, he'd know that was a stupid idea.
What a shoot. What a shoot. Number 21 was the world's strongest man, Mark Henry. He lasted 19 minutes and 7 seconds.
And my favourite entire call of the entire Rumble.
Go on.
Talking about Mark Henry and Ahmed Johnson.
Yes.
Mark Henry's handling the big Johnson. Straight dropped it. Like, how did King not piss
Loved it. King didn't even react.
Yeah,
nope.
He just let it go. It was brilliant. Brilliant.
Stunning, mate. Absolutely
Love that.
stunning.
So number 22, as you quite rightly say, did not turn up, so he's still in the Royal Rumble to this day. I've got it down that it was meant to be Skull, the other racist, and he was unable to compete due to injury. Yeah. Number 23 was Common Mustafa. He did all right in '96. He had to replace Stone Cold Steve Austin, funny enough, in the final 4 spot because Austin slipped and was eliminated in '96. And funny enough, Austin eliminates him in this one. And he's next, number 24, the winner, Stone Cold Steve Austin. What a man.
Mate, what a pop. This still isn't peak.
Yeah.
It's fucking hell.
7 eliminations, which is the most eliminations in the match itself. I believe I'm just double checking that. Yeah,
it is. I'll check that.
This most to this point, one person.
What?
Like to the point of 98 in all the other Rumbles, he had the most eliminations to this point in one Rumble.
Yeah. In 97 he did well. 96 he didn't. 96 was his first Rumble. He was the ringmaster. He might have got 1 or 2, but so Shawn Michaels would have probably got the most eliminations in that match as he won it. Austin, he did all right in 97. He probably did get the most eliminations because obviously he cheated to win, didn't he? With the Bret Hart gimmick and so on and so forth.
He wasn't cheating.
Well, okay.
So obviously,
yeah, he definitely played into it. So no, I don't think so.
No, because I could have swore at this point, like from the first Rumble to now, in one Rumble.
Oh, sorry. Are you asking if that was the most eliminations in a Rumble from
up to 98?
Up to 98. Okay, that's a really
broken by Kane in 2001. Which, spoiler alert, is when Austin wins his next Rumble. Which I believe 11 was the number that Kane got.
Okay.
Where Austin got 7 in this.
Okay. So, is that a confirmed fact or do we need to confirm that?
Well, let people write in at the PO box.
Oh, so
So, in the first Rumble, the one-man gang eliminated 6 people. In 1988. In 1989, I would imagine Hulk Hogan's going to get this with a total of 10 eliminations. But he didn't win. Big John Studd was the winner of that one.
Yeah.
In 1990, I'm going to take a wild stab in the dark and guess that Hogan probably matched his 10.
1991, he got the win there, so.
He did. He got 6 that year, so a little bit less than the previous year. In 91, like you say, Hogan, back-to-back winner. He got 7 eliminations, so he matched Austin there with that one. In 1992, so we all know this is where it starts getting serious for the Royal Rumble, with the World Wrestling Federation Championship on the line. Ric Flair, who won, got 5 eliminations, but Sid Justice was the man with the most eliminations at 6. In 1993, it's got to be Yokozuna, isn't it? I mean, obviously, he won it as well. But yeah, so he got 7 eliminations, Yokozuna. It seems to be a common theme for winner, doesn't it? Lucky number 7.
Well, it's always been 7s in the Rumble, hasn't it? 27's meant to be
27.
27's a number.
27.
94 was the draw. Can you guess who got number 7 that year?
No.
It was Big Daddy called Diesel. He even eliminated Shawn Michaels. In 1995, it's got to be Shawn. It's got to be the man who drew number 1, who got 8 eliminations that year. So there you have it, 8. Obviously 10 Hogan, 8 in 96 as well for dual winner Shawn Michaels. And then 1997, as we know, Austin won. He got 10 eliminations that year. 10 in 1997. So he matched Hulk Hogan.
And I think Kane in 2001 got 11.
11. Yeah, I'm pretty certain the number is 11, because then that was not beaten until Roman Reigns.
And then Braun Strowman won it.
14, I want to say. And then, does the greatest Royal Rumble count?
No, it's shit.
There we go. So there's your answer. Like, it just doesn't count. But yeah, okay. So there's a little bit of trivia based on the Royal Rumbles. Thanks, Don. I've now increased my Rain Man capacity to answer those
Do you want a bit
questions.
More? Do you want a random one?
Absolutely.
Dolph Ziggler's got the second most Rumble appearances.
Wow. Okay.
Behind Kane.
Wow. Yeah.
I think Kane's done like 17.
Wow.
Something like that, 17 or 18. Ziggler's done it. Fake Kane, Isaac Yankem. Yeah.
And whatnot, yeah.
And Ziggler, obviously, just as Ziggler. I know Ziggler's is 15. So.
Crazy. Henry Godwin goes in next.
Bit of random. There we go.
Henry Godwin goes in next, followed by Savio Vega. Then Farouk, the lucky number 27. Dude Love making the hat trick for the 3 faces of Foley. And then Chains, he's number 29. And Vader is number 30. So, as we know, Stone Cold and The Rock end up being the final 2. The Rock lasting 51 minutes and 32 seconds, only getting 3 eliminations compared to the 7 of Stone Cold Steve Austin, who was in there for 15 minutes and 58 seconds. I really enjoyed this Royal Rumble. I want to even go as far as saying that it could be in my top 5 Royal Rumbles of all time. 55 minutes, 25 seconds in total. 4 stars. I liked it.
Yeah, before we watched this, last time we recorded, said, is this the greatest Royal Rumble of all time?
Yeah.
Straight away, my answer was yes. Without hesitation, yes. Watching it back, was it? I don't know. But I fucking loved it. I still loved it. 4 stars.
Yeah, it's a good fucking Rumble. People put shifts in this night. Like,
yeah.
If you were in there for 5 minutes, when you start getting into 20-minute sort of territory, that's a good shift to put in.
Yeah.
It
There's
told
big boys
stories
doing it as well.
It told good stories. Like it started. I think this is really the year where you start seeing the Rumble being used to progress stories, not just one.
Yeah.
Like
This was a good story as well.
The Nation. That story being told.
Mm.
Obviously, the overarching one of Austin being the modded man.
Yeah.
I thought when he sort of drew on his chest, I thought he was just saying he really loved like mod culture. So I didn't realise he meant marked man. So that was my bad. Like the little thing with like the continuation of the story between Owen and Triple H and DX in general. Again, I thought this was fucking good. Not my favourite, but it's definitely in my top 5. Gotta go 4 stars as well.
Nice.
Across the board, baby.
What a gimmick. What an absolute gimmick. So, interestingly, last year's Royal Rumble match between obviously the 3 of us at the time, the highest rating was mine at 3 stars. So this one way better than the 1997 Royal Rumble. Go watch it.
Yeah.
And then it was time for the main event. It was the WWF title on the line in a goddamn casket match.
Goddamn.
And it was
I've heard that somewhere before.
There's a gif somewhere, right? The challenger was me, Mark Galloway, taking on the champion, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, with his pals, China and Triple H, who's now the European champion at this point as well. And that has changed. Look, this was a really good casket match. And there was a lot of shenanigans towards the finish. But ultimately, the headlines will be Shawn being a fucking idiot, caught his back on the casket, which led to a long time off for him. Of Kane and Undertaker's story progressing with all the shenanigans, like I say, and it's a really, really good match. It's something that definitely should be watched over and over again. For a casket match story, anyway. Bear in mind, casket matches up to this point, Undertaker versus Yokozuna, or some other big motherfucker, body bag match gimmicks, and
Taker versus
Kamala. Yeah, exactly. There you go. Shawn can fucking move around and do this. He does an elbow drop into the casket, and there's just all sorts of spots that those big motherfuckers can't do.
Like just gonna use that
literally one. So good.
I was watching this again with the kids earlier,
and
that bit where Shawn's about to chop shot fucking Taker, he's standing over in the casket, and Taker chokes him by the balls.
Yes.
And screams, oh my god, he's choking his peanuts.
Yeah.
Nice. Loved it. I was like, popping my kids.
Amazing. Fantastic.
It was brilliant.
Absolutely fantastic. Shawn Michaels retains the title because of all the shenanigans and so on and so forth. Kane sets the goddamn casket on fire with his brother in there at the entranceway. It's a really solid match. I've matched it at 4 stars.
Yeah. This wasn't far off being a 5-star match for me.
Yeah.
It's a casket match, so it's never going to get 5 stars. Sorry, it's not going to do it. But this, I think the other thing that fucked this for me was putting the camera inside the casket.
Yeah.
I got what they was doing, where you can see the fucking trapdoor.
Yeah.
And plus, if he's inside it and you're going to set it on fire, show the fucking camera then.
Yeah.
You would. So that pissed me off a bit. But, whatever. Fucking Shawn Michaels and Taker are not going to have a bad match.
No.
They're amazing. They always will be. Shawn fucking himself up.
Yeah.
Was gutting, but at the same time, it's kind of a good thing. Mm-hmm. Triple H skyrockets from here, so I'm okay with that. But as far as match goes, this was a 4-star for me.
Okay.
Best casket match ever. I'd go on record to say that it's the best casket match ever done.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen one in Baggeridge was pretty good.
Yeah, good opinion.
So it's a correct opinion.
No. This can fully like I've always had the issue with the Rumble not being the main event. As long as the main event delivers, I've got no problem with it. And this main event fucking delivered. And bear in mind, it followed that Rumble. It had to.
Yeah.
And it fucking did. Told the stories. Why the fuck were Los Barricos out there? I get the New Age Outlaws. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Why the fuck were those jobbers there?
I know.
Savio Vega turned up. But the rest of them, fuck off, shave your back. Other than that, like, great. Fucking love the match. 4.5 stars.
4.5 stars. Wow, that's big. Fair play. That's amazing. Like, spoiler alerts ahead, because the next pay-per-view is No Way Out, and in your house pay-per-view, in your house 20. And in the main event of that pay-per-view, it's a 4-way, an 8-man tag. With the weird team. I say weird team because it's Owen Hart and Steve Austin on the same team alongside Cactus Jack and Chainsaw Charlie, and they're taking on the New Age Outlaws. And makes sense. Tag team, Chainsaw Charlie and Cactus Jack become a tag team. Triple H makes sense because Owen Hart, that rivalry, so on and so forth. And then the replacement for Shawn Michaels, because he wasn't fit to wrestle, was actually Savio Vega. Yeah. What an underwhelming main event that become. What an underwhelming main event.
The main event did. Still going to that pay window.
Absolutely.
Superstar.
So the average star rating of this pay-per-view is actually double of what we rated 1997. Oh, wow. So 1997 as a pay-per-view was rated at 1.6. This is just over 3 stars in total.
This
so
might be the highest we've ever done then.
Definitely one of the highest that we've ever done. Obviously, it's a really strong start for the year of 1998. Hopefully, it continues to be just as strong. I know when we get to WrestleMania 14, we're going to be very happy. And yeah, fucking Dave rated that one 3.5, and he rated the Rumble 2.5 the gun. But fuck him, what does he know? Next up for us is a WCW pay-per-view. Technically, it's WCW and NWO presenting Sold Out in 1998. We've got matches like Chris Jericho versus Rey Mysterio Jr., Bret Hart versus Ric Flair. Didn't really want to go in with that one, but okay.
No, do it.
We're just going to rip the band-aid off.
Doing it.
I love it. Apparently, the main event of that show is Luger versus Savage, which just sounds awful. But yeah, I'm sure there'll be some good matches in between. Yeah, watch the Royal Rumble 98.
Oh, yeah.
It's a good one.
Okay, you watched Undertaker get burnt alive. You know what? Let's not overlook the fact that Kane took an axe to a fucking to the casket and then poured gasoline all over him.
All of it.
Set the Undertaker off.
I don't know what the substance was in the end.
No. Could have been anything.
I do love that JR and the King said they could smell the gasoline.
Yeah. Can you smell it?
I'm like, that's some strong gasoline.
Imagine if Vince was on commentary. That's gotta be gasoline.
That's gotta be HP unleaded.
One more throw on to this. The Monday Night Raw afterwards. Obviously, Undertaker's been set on fire and he's dead.
Yeah.
Undertaker's appearance on Monday Night Raw comes down from the rafters. The lights go out, fucking the whole thing. And he comes down from the rafters, gets in the ring, does his gimmick. Boom, it's Shawn Michaels and the Undertaker.
Yeah.
Fucking dead good that was. Dead good.
Dead good. And Shawn had a reputation of now doing this at the time. Dead man good. I like that. That's good. It's dead man good, that is.
Dead man. Time to burn. Love it.
I like it. I like everything about it. Until next time. I've been Rob Campbell.
I've been your master Craig Holner.
I'm off for dessert.
Daniel.
Oh, you froze! You froze!
Oh, did I?
Yeah, I didn't get the answer.
Not for me.
Well, fuck you. I'm giving it, and I'm not giving it.
Oh my God. The audience, my recording, so they ain't going to see it.
Okay, so I'll restart then. And I've been Daniel. Turtle jizzes. Cornfield.
Fucking hell, that's fantastic. Also, I'm Ahmed Johnson. Goodbye, everybody.